So this is a new HTC tablet. Looks pretty cool. Oh.
So we have a 7-inch touchscreen. It's the resolution is 1024 by 600. We have a front-facing camera at 1.3 megapixels, one-piece aluminium construction, and a 5 megapixel camera on the back. So the connector is a new kind of connector.
MHL?
I don't know.
Yeah?
But you can
use HDMI?
You can use it as a, yes. So the idea is you also get a connector, and you can use it as a micro USB.
Yeah.
And you can also, we have a little hub that comes out of it, and it's HDMI. So the idea is that with both the pen and with the attachments, we didn't want to make the device bulkier by actually having them in, and then you can decide when you want to use those things.
So it's thin and light?
It's 420 grams. Absolutely, I find it very light.
Yeah.
The idea is we have a new version of HTC Sense. We have obviously some of the familiar things on here, but also some new extra things. So one of the new versions, because we've really thought about how you can, what you're going to use a tablet for rather than a mobile phone. So as a consequence, we have the pen is a continuation of HTC Sense. It does some interesting things. It's not capacitive like some stylus is, hence why we're calling it a pen. So it does different things. Like when there's always the way.
Sorry.
So when I touch on something, it will take a screenshot of what I've touched on, and then the pen has become active. This has changed to green, and then you could write whatever you like. Now the really clever thing is, I can have my hand on here as well, and it won't make any difference because it's not capacitive. You could save that, or share it, or print it. And when you're saving anything, you're saving it to Evernote. We have an Evernote client in here. So say you were on a web page, you could search under the text that the screenshot was, or your notes. The pen has 2 buttons. The bottom one here is an eraser. So I could get rid of what you've just written.
It's pretty cool, and it saves the background and the text on top, or what does it do?
Yeah,
save the screenshot with the text on top,
exactly.
Of both layers separately?
No.
Okay.
Together. It will save them into our notes program. And as I say, this is an extension of Evernote, if you like, or we have Evernote built in, so it can be on multiple devices, etc. Let me go into a different. Yeah, exactly. Let me go into a different. It's because it's connected up to all the other Evernote files on the other devices. So on here you have a voice recording facility, and when you started to write a note, it would put a timestamp in, and then when you were playing it back, it would bring that note up at exactly the moment you started to write it. You could also take a photograph or add an attachment, and the same thing would happen. We have the palette down here to add and subtract. So you can see we have a few different pen styles. To do different things. And also a really nice palette, so I can change over to a different colour. And you see we have the lovely rippling effect. And you can change the size. So if I go onto a more appropriate pen, go onto the size, I can write something really, really small.
Nice.
Whatever you like.
And you can push a lot and little, it does different...
Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. It's very like a pen and paper, but yeah, there's no difference. You control it down here. The other button, the top button, it's a selector. So you can select text. It's very like a mouse selector.
And you mentioned there was a Wi-Fi sync going on with other devices.
Sure, and over the 3G HSPA. So the device has HSPA, which is 14.4 download and 5.6 upload speeds. There's one other program which I'd love to show you very quickly, which is, if I just come out of this one, we've added a program called Watch. Another thing we assume people are going to do on tablets is watch videos. So we have a video rental service. So you can go on here, keep saying I'm not connected, but you could go on here and you could download a film just to keep forever, or just as a rental. And if you go in, you could watch a film. These are just some trailers. You see the buttons have moved around. So the buttons were there, they're no longer active, and these ones are active, so they've lit up.
So there are extra buttons on that side?
Yeah, absolutely. Just because it makes more sense. It's just a pretty thing.
It's still outside the screen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this honeycomb?
No, it's gingerbread, running on gingerbread.
Is it going to be honeycomb?
I don't know.
Okay. And when you were in the Notes application, you mentioned taking from the other tabs.
Sure.
Does that mean that you can collaborate on annotations?
You could do. I mean, Evernote is a brilliant thing, so we've built it in.
Yeah.
Sorry, my friend.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
Evernote is a brilliant thing because it's you can have it on PCs, Macs, other mobile networks, and also on Android. Right. So if you change phone, you have it on computers and things, your notes are always everywhere whenever you're connected.
Right. Can we check around a little bit?
Sure, of course.
So up here, there's no ports or.
Just the headphones.
This is not the stylus, is it? The headphone?
No.
Okay.
The stylus will come, and there'll be a case that you can put the stylus in. So you get that in.
And when is it released?
Q2. So any time from around a month.
No price announced yet?
No.
Right.
It'll be different by country and market.
Sure. That's cool. Nice animation in the beginning.
It's nice.
Right. Cool. Thanks a lot.
Thank you ever so much. Thank you.